Recorded Books and One-Click Digital present The Investor's Paradox, The Power of Simplicity in a World of Overwhelming Choice by Brian Portnoy, narrated by Andy Paris. A quote from Albert Einstein: "Out of clutter, find simplicity." The author begins this book with a foreword by Ted Seides, Co-Chief Investment Officer and President of Protégé Partners. The investor's paradox comes at a critical moment for investors. Scrutiny of hedge funds in the mass media is at an apex. Yet allocators simultaneously have chosen to invest in hedge funds more than ever before. What gives? Students of market history need not stretch to understand the dilemma. With interest rates historically low, bonds are very rich. After a healthy run beginning in 2009, stocks are not cheap either. Considering these factors, many conclude that the traditional way of making a buck may have a tough slog ahead. Investors of all stripes realize that picking the right money managers may matter a lot more going forward than it has in the past, when passively owning a diverse array of assets achieved their long-term objectives. This search for something different has led many to alternative investments. But how to proceed from there remains puzzling. In addition to choosing among thousands of different stocks, bonds, and traditional mutual funds, we now have an entirely new category of options. Liquid alternatives are abundantly available to anyone with a brokerage account. The challenge of choosing the right money managers has defined my career for the last 20 years. I had the great fortune to spend the nascent years of my career under the tutelage of David Swensen, the Chief Investment Officer at Yale University's endowment. Many readers of his terrific book, Pioneering Portfolio Management, came away with the idea that the Yale model of generously allocating to alternatives was the root of the endowment's success. The truth, however, is that Yale's asset allocation had hardly benefited from moving out of equities and bonds when Swensen wrote his book. Instead, from behind the curtain, what I saw on a daily basis was the consistent skill with which Swensen and his team sourced, researched, and chose managers to include in Yale's portfolio. Throughout Swensen's illustrious career at the university, the endowment has benefited substantially from outperformance of carefully selected active managers across every asset class and investment style. Indeed, skill in manager selection matters to achieve long-term investment success. Since leaving Yale some time ago, I have continued a career investing through managers. Just after the dot-com bubble popped,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?